Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your reading for the weekend, the What's Cracking. Firstly, before I go any further, happy Thanksgiving to all of the people in the States who are celebrating today. I'm thinking of you. I have both family and friends there, so have a wonderful day, enjoy your day. Also want to say a big thank you to those who've supported my channel. It's been such a ride, and it's still unfolding. If you are interested in personal readings with me or gifting, donating to the channel, all of the instructions are below. I'm still, although the prices on my website are showing the prices for next year, I'm still offering people the old prices. So if you want a reading from me, flick me an email and I will invoice you separately. This is only up until Christmas, and then after that I'll move to the new prices. I didn't put my prices up as I was going to because of COVID, but now I will. The life coaching program, I have a couple of new openings for that. If you're interested in doing life coaching with me, email me and I'll flick you back a little bit of a blurb about what that's about. Still offering that for half price until Christmas. Going live on YouTube on Wednesdays and live on Instagram on Fridays. And we have mini reads on Facebook. I think it's on the 12th of December. If you need any of the information about that or where I'm up to, where I'm going, fares, etc., all pinned to the top of my page on Facebook at the Aussie Goddess. I think that's everything. All right, let's get into your reading. We're going to use the Gilded Tarot, but the Royale edition. And it's really funny because since I went crazy on this, I feel like everybody on Facebook, on YouTube has been using the deck now. So we've all fallen in love with it at the same time. That is the most amazing thing about this whole journey. It's almost like we're all in each other's heads. It's crazy. All right, now we may have reversals in this deck because I used it for a few personal readings yesterday. So we'll honour the reversals today. Let's go with them. All right. Honouring the reversals. Okay, so we have the Ten of Pentacles coming out here in the reverse. Now the Ten of Pentacles talks of abundance. When it comes out in reverse like this, there is something that's holding up your abundance at this time. Something that's holding you back from having what you want here. Whether this is money, a job, some sort of situation here, it's like you've got yourself blocked. Now, as I always say, it's always worthwhile having a look at past energies to see whether you have limited beliefs or core beliefs around your own limitations of being able to accept abundance. If it's money, you may have been told as a child that you would never be able to have enough money. Some people condition themselves by telling them certain things. Oh, well, as long as I've got enough. Well, then you're only probably going to just break with I'm only got enough, that's it. And you don't just want that, you want more than that. We are always encouraged by spirit, we are always encouraged by the universe to invest in ourselves. Because spirit always says we are worth the investment. Whether it's you, me, or anybody else, we should be making sure that we have everything we need. All right, so we have some sort of block coming through here. Okay, so for some of you here, this would be a block around love. You're blocking something here from coming in. You have a soulmate sitting in the wings here. But something you're doing at the moment is blocking the energy from coming through to you. You're actually blocking something. You could have a blocked heart chakra. You could have a belief that you won't find a person. You could have a belief that you're not worthy of someone new. And I'm here to tell you someone is sitting there waiting for you. Someone has already been earmarked. The universe has got this ready for you, but you are blocking it somehow with this energy. Well, okay, so we have a King of Wands. So you could be dealing with a Leo, Sag, or Aries. Whoever this person is a leader. They are very, very powerful in their own right. The King of Wands is a person who's passionate, driven, knows what they want, and they're coming in here. But somehow or another, you're blocking their energy. So we'll work out why that is. Okay, all right, we know where it is now. We've got the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is the card of the wounded warrior. This is about doing things so many times and getting hurt that you're sort of done with doing them. This is, I'm not going to take chances. I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to make sure that if anybody comes near me, I give them the once over. Not in a good way. So this is very much about self-protection. So some of you are overprotecting yourself here. But the Six of Swords is here. So this sort of says to me that whatever this is, you're moving away from this energy. So you're learning that this energy isn't serving you any longer. You probably want your abundance. You probably want this love. And there seems to be this energy of understanding the lessons you've learned, but moving away from them now. So you're no longer sort of working with those energies. You're saying, I've learned those things. I don't need them anymore. I'm going to put them behind me and I'm going to go forward. So you're moving away from the energy. And look at this. I love Spirit. So we have the Strength card coming through. So you've tamed those demons. You've tamed those energies. And I feel like here with the Strength card, very strong Leo energy in your reading, people. So you might be dealing with someone who has very strong Leo in their chart. But this card here tells me that you have learned to tame those things within you. So we're talking about things now coming. You may be at the beginning of this process. You may be somewhere in amongst this process, or you may be at the end of this process. But what it's saying here is up until now, you've been blocking some sort of abundance. You are now able to see that what you've been doing up until now has probably served you, but it no longer serves you now. It's about taking those lessons and moving forward and opening yourself up, opening your heart, opening your being for your abundance. If this isn't about love for you, then it's about opening your heart up to what can come in. It might be money. It might be, having new things, a new house, whatever it is, you've been blocking it because you've had limited core beliefs that have made you feel that you couldn't achieve this. But that Six of Swords is telling me you're getting past this energy and you will get past it. All right, so we have the Five of Cups here. Now, for some of you, the reason you're not moving forward is because you may be a little bit stuck in the past. Now, I know every time I do this and I talk to people about it, especially in personal readings, people say to me, but I don't know what it is that's blocking me. Sometimes it can be an ability to sort of hold on to past hurts. So you may have had a relationship, heartbreak, hurt, those sort of things in your past that you're still hanging on to. Sometimes it's not visible. Sometimes it just shows in the way we behave, the way we respond to people, the way we are in the world. So it's not always something you can pinpoint and go, I'll fix that. So if you've got this sort of situation in your life where you're not attracting abundance, where you're not bringing in the love you want, whatever it is for you, then you have a blockage there and it's got something to do with your past. You may have past heartbreak that hasn't healed. You may have past limitations that you are stuck with. So when we're saying you're stuck in the past, it doesn't necessarily mean you're stuck on a person, which is where everybody seems to go. This is about being stuck in an energy that's stopping you moving forward. And again, we see the Two Cups behind this knight. I'll call him a knight. But there's two cups here. So your abundance is there, but you're just not able to see it because you're stuck on something from your past. Let's see where we're going here. Oh, t-shirts. Look, Winnie the Pooh this morning. Everybody keeps talking about my t-shirts. I'm a t-shirt girl. I have a lot of t-shirts. All right. Okay, so we have a Page of Swords coming through here. I like this a lot with the Hierophant. Oh, and the Judgment card. Okay, so you're getting a chance to do things again here. So if you weren't getting them right the first time around with this Five of Cups, you're definitely going to have another go, but you're going to do it in a very different way this time. So if this is love for you, you're understanding what you did wrong the first time around, or let's not say wrong, because it isn't really wrong, it's just what you've learned. There's an energy here that you have done something that hasn't served you well the first time around. And this time you are knowing you can do it differently. Something is giving itself another opportunity to be able to reach for that abundance. It's coming back around again. Whatever this is for you, it could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be romance, whatever it is for you. This is about understanding what I did wrong the first time, and I'm going to make sure now that I've learned the lessons and I apply them. There is a lot of learning with the Page of Swords. He's very much the card of research, having a greater understanding, having more clarity, being able to understand how to do things differently. So the Page of Swords, he knows what he's looking for, and he understands here what he's looking for. So he's researching something about this. So many of you may have started to understand your blocks. You may have understood what has been holding you back. You may have a greater understanding. Whatever it is here, you are starting to understand. You have clarity. And you're doing things very, very differently here. And you're coming from this place of stability. So it's like finding your own religion here. It's about finding that place within you that helps to lead you forward, that helps you see where you're going. This is about having this beautiful sort of stable foundation here. And then something now, Spirit is saying something is coming around again, so you can do it in the new way this time. You don't need to go back to the old way of doing things. It's funny, isn't it? Because I look at this and I think this Five of Cups holding you back could be just something as simple as your own triggers, your own ways of responding, your ways of reacting, your fears. All of those things could be holding you back. Fear is a big one for people. Being scared of the unknown, not being in control, losing control. All of those things sit in this Five of Cups energy. And you may now feel a lot more able to manage a situation very, very differently, because you have learned what you did last time was not the right approach. So you're going to manage this in a very uncontrolling, stable way. All right. Okay, so we have the Chariot coming out in reverse, and I told you I'd honour the reversals. The Chariot card, we do have Taurus here as well. I have a feeling the Judgment card is... I'll leave someone to tell me that one. The Chariot card represents Cancer. You've got someone here coming through in reverse. This can also mean that you are unable to move forward at the moment. You may be unable. You may still be in this learning phase. You may be still understanding what you need to do differently. But the Chariot card in reverse is saying there's no forward movement at this time. So this is a time for learning, understanding, whatever it is for you. So we have the Six of Pentacles. Rightio, I've got this now. Okay, this is why you're not moving forward. The Six of Pentacles is about spreading the wealth. It's about making sure it's even. I always talk it's like equal give and take. It's making sure everybody has the same. There's something you've had to learn here about giving and receiving. There's something that it's some sort of lesson here you've learned around how to give and how to receive. And I think for many of us, it's about how to receive. We're very good at giving. We're not very good at taking. And there is a lesson that you've had to learn about that. So that's why you're not moving forward at the moment. All right, so we have the Ten of Cups coming through. I couldn't imagine seeing a better card there, really. Okay, Three of Wands. We're now ready to accept whatever comes our way. Four of Pentacles, allowing things to just pass. All right, and we do have the Three of Pentacles in reverse here. All right, so I feel like you're in a bit of a learning pattern at the moment. I don't think you've completed your learning yet. And that you've got your eye on this Ten of Pentacles. So you probably know what you've been doing in a way that hasn't benefited you. You probably already have insight into that. But I feel like here that you are waiting to put it into practice. I feel that you've let go of what was holding you back. I think you're understanding what's been holding you back, but you haven't seen this in action yet. So there's no action here. But that Chariot wants to turn. So we're going to put some more cards on this. The Chariot does want to turn itself up the right way. Okay, so we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, implying that there is abundance in front of you, possibly love, but you're blocking this. You could be dealing with a fire sign here, but there's like this wall around your heart. There is protection. There is holding yourself back for fear of pain. Ah, okay. Now I get that one. Maybe there are many of you out there who do not want to sort of take a chance on love because you fear it's going to hurt you again as it's done before. Okay, now I've got that. You're scared of new love because you're fearful that because it's hurt you in the past, you don't want to get hurt again, so you're not taking the leap of faith. All right, but you are learning the lessons and you are moving into a time where you are much more aware of your shadow side. And that's the side, the shadow side is the side that harbors all of your insecurities. It might not be all insecurities. You might be a really outgoing person, but been taught to behave yourself and act your age and don't act like a child. And then when your shadow side erupts, all of that stuff comes to the surface that you're not willing to see. So when you do the shadow work, you actually bring it to the surface to understand it so that you can integrate it into your better self. My understanding is a lot of the stuff we put away in the shadow side actually is really, really good, but we've been told that it wasn't. So if you were a child who was extremely outgoing, hustly, bustly, always fighting, having a great time, and you were told to reel it in, behave, don't do that, act your age, don't act like a child, then you're probably an adult with a very suppressed inner child. And that part of you may have been the part that was artistic and creative. You might have become a great actor if you'd have given way to that. All right, not that you still can't be. Let's just have a look at a couple of these cards here. All right, have the Two of Pentacles coming through on the Three of Pentacles, which is quite interesting. The Four of Cups, the Wounded Warriors come round again with this King of Wands. So I feel like when I see this, I feel like things are a little different in this outcome. I feel that you harbour this fire, this passion, this leadership, this great power within you that you keep hidden away behind your Nine of Wands because you don't want to get hurt. The Four of Cups tells me here that you do not want to take the cup that's being offered. What sort of abundance this is, whether it's your love, whether it's an offer of maybe a new job that's outside of your comfort zone. But you're scared to take this because you're scared to take a chance on it. Life is full of risks. Go for it. Spirit wants us to take the risks. They want us to go for things, not to hold back through fear. You can't be worried, is this love going to hurt me? Is taking this job going to make me feel foolish? Is moving on this opportunity to do what I want or be what I want going to hurt me in some way, shape or form? And I'm here to tell you no, because you are embracing this part of you here, this warrior spirit, this powerful energy, this powerful passion. You are learning to harness it to bring you what you want. So you don't need to fear it anymore. Maybe it got out of control with you in the past, but I'm here to tell you it's going to serve you in the future. All right. We might read a Wisdom of the Oracle here. Nope, I didn't want that one. Let's go again. Hey, that one will do. A leg up. I think that's pretty straightforward, but I'll make sure I get all the information for you before I... 34. Sorry, I forgot about the microphone today when I was shuffling too. I'll try to be more conscious of that so I don't deafen you. This is about receiving help, delegating authority, interdependence. So it says you've come to a point when going it alone is no longer optimal for you. Life is a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with who can give you a leg up during this phase of your journey. Maybe this is this King of Wands here who may be going to help you move to the next stage. It may be someone romantic or someone that's going to offer you a job or someone who's going to move you to the next stage of your evolution here. So it tells you to accept that because miracles happen when you commingle, and it's asking you to take that into consideration. So whatever this is here, it does feel like somebody's coming in to help you move to the next stage of your unfolding, of your becoming. Have a wonderful weekend.